Hello, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for this love reading for the month of July 2018. So we're going to see what is going on here with you, Geminis, as far as love is concerned. And we're also going to look at whatever I pick up in the spirit world too. So, Gemini, let's see. I'm going to do singles, and then married people or people that's in a relationship. Okay, Gemini. Tea time, tea time, tea time. Let's see what is going on. This tea is for you, Gemini. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's see what's here. Okay, well, for one thing that I'm picking up here, I see that there, Gemini is a lot of power around a lot of you Geminis this month here, this time of the season here. And so I'm feeling a lot of love powers, even though Gemini, you know, you more than one person, more than one energy, but also your love is powerful. Your love is like, you know, 2, 3 different energies too. So you have some powerful love that's here. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that a lot of you Geminis is like you in a relationship, and that relationship is kind of like a roller coaster ride, you know, it's up and down. And so you kind of didn't know if it's really going to make it or not. And so I do feel like that you triumphed. I do feel like that the relationship is going to make it, even though it's been rocky. I still feel like that this relationship is going to make it to the finish line. So I do feel, Gemini, that you are going to be able, it's like, you know, dating someone and they kind of looking at other people, and, you know, like they don't feel like they really making no real true commitment. But I do feel like that at the end of the day, as they say, I do feel they're making choosing you. So I do feel like that you will be the one. Also, I'm seeing a Gemini here, and I see you kind of being tempted. So to me, this is a Gemini that feels like that you might, your spouse could be having a baby. Well, it don't even have to, well, I'm dealing with singles, but they don't have to be your spouse. They could be your girlfriend. Somebody here is like pregnant, and you got this temptation here where you want to go and play around and play a little bit, you know, because your partner, mate, girlfriend, or however you want to say it, they pregnant. And because I do see a pregnancy there, and they say don't do it, because if you do that, you're going to end up catching something. And even though you say, well, I use protection and all that, I still see something going on. So it's not going to be worth it. You just got to be strong. You got a little more time left. Just ride it out and you'll be okay. Because I just feel like that if you do cross that line, it's like you never come back. So, you know, even if you don't catch nothing, it's something gonna happen. It's just it's not worth it. So I just feel a strong temptation that's there. And so it just say you have to just like really be strong about it, Gemini. I'm also seeing here too, I just feel like some strong, powerful love. I see, Gemini, you're going to be like in a romantic kind of energy now, you know, where you want to wine and dine and have the, you know, how you have the bubble bath and the candles. It's romantic. So I'm seeing Geminis here that's really in that romantic energy. Now, those of you that's in that romantic energy, if you're not ready for no baby, make sure that, you know, you use some strong protection, because that romance is getting hot and heavy, and that energy is strong and powerful. I'm also seeing here too where I feel that there is a Gemini here, and I do see you getting surprised. And when I say surprise, it's like somebody is going to give you a ring, or it's like an engagement kind of energy here. And so this is going to really catch you off guard. You're really not going to be expecting it. And so that's a good thing that I see that's here for you. Also, I feel a Gemini energy. You might be moving in with someone. So I feel like that you and someone here, so you know it's really getting serious. It feels like that y'all could be living together, or in the process of moving in together. And so I just feel like that from there, you know what the next step is going to be. That's going to be the marriage vibration that I'm picking up here. So also I'm seeing an older Gemini here too. So this don't necessarily mean young folks. I'm seeing an older Gemini here too that I feel like that's going to get hitched, as they say. So you're going to get in a real powerful, strong relationship. It's never too late. So I feel like that there's a senior energy that's here that's going to be getting into a relationship. And I do feel like this is going to be a real meaningful relationship. And it feels like it's just happened all of a sudden, but I don't feel like that. It's been building up. But this kind of feels like this could be somebody you knew, y'all speak or something like that. Could be somebody live in your building, a neighbor, and then all of a sudden, just one day, it just something click. And so that's good. It was going to work out good. I feel like that's a good energy that is there. So I see Geminis here. This is a good time for love. I feel a lot of strong love here for a lot of you Geminis. So there's going to be babies being born, winning in a relationship. Just a lot of love energy that I see that's there. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that, to me, this is I feel a Gemini. This is a marriage where I feel a divorce. It just feels like a divorce. And it's saying here, you one partner is really trying to make it work, and it's just not. It's almost like a person is asleep and you keep trying to wake them up and they will not wake up. They just turn over and put the covers and turn over and go back to sleep. So what are you going to do? Every time you try to get them up, they won't get up, so they don't want to be bothered. So I feel like Gemini, the ones of you that's in a relationship, somebody here is just going to be like, okay, I get the message. I'm not going to keep trying, because no matter what I do, you're not getting up, you're not responding. And so I just feel like that there's going to be a divorce energy. Or if you're not married, there's just definitely going to be you go your separate ways. Also, I pick up a Gemini here. You could be having, this is like a male vibration. And so you could be having some issues with your sex energy here. And so I feel like it's something that can be corrected. And so, don't sit there and suffer, silently, and just don't say nothing or don't do nothing. Let your partner know what's going on so they won't be thinking that you're cheating on them. So I see a Gemini having, just suffering by themselves and won't say anything and kind of shame. But like I say, I don't feel like it's too late. You still can correct that energy. And, it's more, you're going to have more than one ways to do that. You can do it with drugs, or there's ways to do it with herbs and vitamins and things like that. So it all depends on what energy that you are in. I also see here too where I feel like I see a Gemini here in a relationship, and this is like you know, you would think after a while that the love would kind of die down a little bit, or they would get used to each other. Not this Gemini here. I mean, it's like they love just gets stronger and stronger. It's like they can't get enough of each other. You know, they just gotta touch each other, look at each other in their eyes. I mean, it's just that love is just getting powerful. So you got one over here that's, you know, don't want to be bothered, so that one is going to end. And I mean, just move on. Why keep beating your head up against the wall? You know, if it's not going to happen, let it go and move on. And then you got these over here that they just all in love, and they love as each day go by, it just gets stronger and stronger, and they can be together 20, 30 years and it's still going to continue to grow. So that they very, that's good that they are able to find that strong love and connection. I also see a Gemini here where I feel like that you're kind of like you've been acting like everything is okay with the marriage. But people can see that it's not. So it's like you're not fooling nobody but yourself. And so I just feel like that you're just going to be honest about it, you know. So it's like you trying to pretend, you know, when you out and about that, oh, y'all just, and people can see it. They can see that things is not, that there's really not no love that's there. And so I just feel like you're going to accept it. You're going to be honest about it. I feel like y'all going to talk about it. So y'all going to decide how you going to work this out. If you're in a situation where, you know, if you're in the public eye and you really don't want a divorce at this point, y'all still can work things out behind the scenes. But it's just time to quit acting like it's nothing wrong when you know it is. And so I see that you're going to be able to do something about it. I also see here two Gemini here where I just feel like you won somebody over. Excuse me. I feel like that it was like you was competing. So it's like you and somebody else was competing for this person. And I mean, you know, you're not married. Wait a minute. This is the marriage one. So I get them. Well, let me see what's going, because I see it competing going on here. So I feel like that it's either a marriage person and somebody else, and y'all competing, the wife or the husband trying to hold on to the marriage, and the other energy here is trying to pull the marriage. And so I just feel like that, to me, it's got an energy here where I feel like that the marriage is kind of like over with, but they can't end it right now. So this could be, again, somebody in the public eye, or for some reason they can't get a divorce now. They got to save face for now. And so that's what you do. Whoever this is, there's somebody else here, and I see them pulling, and I do feel like that there is some strong bond that is there. So I'm feeling here where it's like somebody is having an outside affair, and really the marriage is there, but it's only there in face only, or name only. And so and they will end it when they can. So for some reason they can't get a divorce, or it's not wise to get one now. But when the time comes that they have to get it, when they can get one, I do feel like that they will. And nobody should be in a relationship and is not happy. And so that energy is going to. Now, I was picking up somebody over here in the single world. They was jumping in. And so let me finish that one. That one was two people here. And it feels like two females. And this one guy here, and it's like y'all was competing against it. One of the females feel like that they live with the guy, and the other female, so the same kind of scenario with the marriage one. But over here, it was like in this other one. So this guy had to, you know, he's kind of going back and forth. I do feel like that he's choosing the one that he's with. So, and the marriage one, I feel like is choosing the, not the wife, because that energy is over with. Then he's choosing the one that's outside of the marriage, and the single couple is choosing the opposite. Okay, let's see what is going on. Gemini, who is communicating with you in the spirit world? Okay, I keep picking up an energy here where it feels like a Curtis, a Kurt vibration energy that I feel that's here. Um, I feel like that they energy is saying that they want you to focus on your career. Even though we're talking about love now, but whoever this is wants you to really focus on career. And they're not saying they don't want you to be in love, but they just don't want you to forget about your career. So they there to keep you on track, to help you to focus on your career here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like there is a sister-in-law. So somebody's sister-in-law, I feel, that is trying to communicate with a Gemini here. And I feel like that they kind of like a combination of apologizing and also supporting. So whatever, there could have been some kind of disagreement going on here. And I feel like there is some kind of apology, but also I feel like they are giving this person a support, a lot of support. So they are there for you. And this is a sister-in-law vibration here. So I'm just feeling here, and I feel like that Gemini, whoever you are, you will pick this up. You will feel this energy definitely around you. And I do feel like you will accept the apology, and you will accept whatever the guidance or information that they give you. Gemini, Gemini. Uh, Also, I keep picking up an energy here where somebody is here, and I just feel, I feel a sadness. Whoever this is has really got a sad vibration. And they're telling you, you know, don't make the same mistake that they make. They trying to help you not go down the same path that they went. So whoever this spirit is a spirit here that's trying everything that they can to communicate with you to get you to not go make the same, to go down the same path that they went down. And so that's what I feel that they kind of trying to do. I also feel somebody named Susan, Suzette, some kind of something to do with that. I feel from the other side here that's trying to communicate. Okay, Gemini. Thank you for all of your support and your communication. You can contact me. My information is up under the video. And thank you for stopping by and having a cup of tea.